Previously on Water Rats.
Jump! Man in the water! Man in the water! I got him! Help! My brother!
Death was caused by multiple wounds consistent with coming into contact with a boat's propeller.
It was a robber's boat that chopped him up, not mine.
That was a jet boat, Sykes. It was the propeller on the Nemesis that killed him.
Weren't you going to say anything? Aren't you going to tell me how sorry you are?
Get the hell out of here!
You murdered him!
You want to strike or leave them out here? Let's go! Oh, sorry. Oh.
Hello? Anyone home? Hello? Oh, sorry to bother you, madam. With the 4th Commando Regiment. We've been exercising overnight. Probably heard the choppers. Military exercises, madam, on the harbour. We had a mishap and I was just wondering if we could use your phone.
Who the hell are they?
Oh, good morning. Sorry to barge in. We had a bit of strife, tipped out of your inflatable. Just wondering if we could use your phone.
Soldiers.
I can see they're bloody soldiers. Try next door. Our phone's on the blink.
Oh, come on, lady. We're in trouble. Just one phone call to headquarters. We're out of your way.
Just one call. Take your boots off.
Sit down and shut up! Sit down!
My husband's upstairs. He'll be onto the security company right now.
Bullshit me, lady. You ain't got no husband. You pair of dykes.
You on drug money.
Shut the hell up!
What do you see?
Bare walls.
Naked walls. The bastards took the lot.
So aren't thieves disguised as commandos, eh? Well, they knew what they wanted.
They were like my kids, those paintings.
Did you paint them yourself, Mrs. Seymour?
I couldn't draw breath, sweetheart. And it's Sadie, by the way. No, I'm a collector.
But we'll need an inventory of everything that was taken, yeah?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to start. There was so much. Let me see. Well, for a start, there were 3 Pro Hearts, a Whiteley pen and ink, Lindsay etchings, first edition, a Johnny Olsen, a little Lloyd Reed.
Your insurance company, they'd have an inventory of everything, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Penny! You stupid bloody doe-eyed tart. Couldn't you tell the bastards were bogus?
Who let them in, you or Miss Lane?
She should have called security the minute she clapped eyes on them.
Only the 2 of you at home?
And Dennis, of course. Poor little fella. If he doesn't recover, I want them charged with murder.
The gentleman says no boat, but he saw 2 guys in commando gear jogging along the water. They came out of the water, went up to the house, and they never came back out.
Right, they might have had a truck parked in the street. Hey, could you get the digital camera?
We've got some boot prints.
Yeah, commando boot prints. Hot foot it, mate. The tide's taking them away.
G'day, Jeff. Dave. You look like you could leap tall buildings in a single bound.
No problem, mate.
Morning, Inspector.
Morning.
He looks well.
Welcome home.
What do you mean, brain swelling? Look, I don't care how much it costs, just do it.
Patient gonna live?
Well, his skull's not fractured, but he's got brain swelling.
You know, according to your insurers, your entire collection is worth a smidge over $600,000.
I buy early, and I buy wisely. Those learning drawings I bought back in '76 when everyone else thought he was just a cartoonist.
Yeah, well, the Arthur Street itself's worth a smidge, just over 100 grand.
Worth every penny. It's a view of Balmoral Beach.
How do you know it's genuine?
You think I hired those people to rip the insurance company up? You do, don't you? Go on, say it.
Not for a moment, Sadie.
I tell you, if I had, I would castrate the one who clobbered little Dennis.
So there's no knowledge of any military exercise?
Right on the harbour, no?
No, anyway. I mean, they could be ex-commandos.
Hey! Welcome back, Jeff. You look fantastic.
Thanks, Rachel. Feeling good. Never better.
How's the blood pressure? Cholesterol levels?
Perfect. Well, it looks like you've managed without me.
I've muddled through. Oh, no, Jeff, I have a confession to make. I actually forgot about the fish, and then when I remembered, I overfed them to compensate.
You killed my fish?
I did, yes. I didn't throw them away or anything. I buried them at sea. But I meant to replace them before you got back, and I didn't get round to it.
Oh, well, I'm only here for a Mangano inquiry. How's Sykes?
Oh, look, he's all right.
All right. Still seeing the shrink?
As far as I know, he took a few weeks off, went to Tassie.
Oh, good.
As did Taylor Johnson.
Tragic. Are they serious?
I've no idea. Anyway, look, I'll do the rest later, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Good on you. Thanks, Ellen.
Right, do you want to read through that statement and sign it?
Thanks.
You old perv.
Oh, I was just admiring your tattoo. It's a pair of scissors. Very unusual.
That's me, Sadie the Scissors. Sadie the Scissors. Sadie's Ladies. Come, weren't you ever in the Vice Squad? Sadie's Ladies used to be the biggest escort agency on the eastern seaboard.
Used to be.
Retired 5 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know the sex industry had a retirement plan. You miss the excitement?
Oh, sure. The raids, the bent cops, the drunks, the girls with bad habits. Sure I do. Well, now you know the ugly truth. Do I get the same treatment as everyone else, or do I have to grease the wheels?
I forget I heard that, okay? If you want to sign that, I'll show you out.
Insurance fraud, right? That makes a certain amount of sense, you think?
Well, she didn't get rich by being sweet, lovable and honest.
Yeah, but kill her own dog pretty much.
Yeah, but we don't know about the dog, right? We've only got her word for it.
Oh, the dog's injured, all right. I called the vet, the good old redial button.
Okay, Sadie Seymour. There's no fraud here. Plenty of other things, but no fraud. Okay, we've got malicious wounding in 1983.
Scissors?
Yep, but that was thrown out of court. Okay, so there is nothing to suspect this woman of insurance fraud, so for now we take the robbery at face value.
All right, look, I'll make some calls to some art dealers and see if someone's heard something.
Yeah, I'll get onto those boot prints. Thanks, hon.
So the inquest starts today? Yep. How do you feel about it?
I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Right, to facing the music.
Yeah, well, if that's what it is, yeah.
So if the coroner finds you culpable and charges you with manslaughter, how's that going to make you feel?
I'll cop it on the chin.
That's not what I asked, is it? Gavin? Is it?
Then I feel I deserve it.
What, do you believe in penance? That the only way to expunge what you did is to be punished?
If it helps the family, yeah.
Hey, Jack, can you give me a hand here, please?
No.
Come on, there's hundreds of art dealers in this town.
Well, that's what you get for volunteering. Oh, yeah, Jack Christey. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, great, mate. Good on. Yeah. OK, thanks. Hey, that was Melbourne. That was a shoe unit. They sent you a fax.
Yeah, I already got it. They made an instant match on that boot print. How about that, eh?
I love these shoe guys.
Yeah. Would you believe it was the last entry on the boot database?
Get this. Hey, Grunter combat boots. Step out with confidence. Step out with Grunter.
Yeah. Apparently a shipment came from China about a month ago. They were distributed through independent disposal stores. Hey, who's got the yellow pages?
Mick.
Are you using A to K?
Yeah, well, art dealer.
No, it's P for picture.
How many more shops on that list?
Oh, we've got about 12. What have we got here? Anita's, yeah?
I used to have a chicken called Anita.
Yeah?
Yeah, delicious.
G'day.
G'day. What can I do you for?
Anita, right? Detective Goldstein and Christey from the Water Police.
How you doing?
You stock these Grunter combat boots here?
What is this, a raid?
No, it's not a raid.
Yeah, well, I got purchase orders for every piece of stock in the joint. Anyone who says different's going to get a smack in the chops.
Hey, chill out. What do you mean a raid? You just want to concentrate on these Grunter, these boots?
Grunters, yeah. They just come in.
You sold any yet?
Matter of fact, yeah, 2 pairs yesterday.
Right, who to? Hey, who to?
Oh, a bloke. Don't know his name.
He didn't happen to pay by credit card, did he?
Cash, I'm sure of it.
Right, what do he look like?
Oh, it's pretty ordinary looking, medium build, wearing a baseball cap. It's really sleazy.
Sleazy?
Oh, he kept staring at my tits and asking me if I ever went to this pub in Maroubra. He wanted me to go down there and watch him play pool. I mean, as if.
Right, this pub, you reckon it was a local?
Well, he told me to come down any time. He'd be there waiting.
Do you want to take a break? Come with us?
Yeah, right.
Is he here?
No, I don't think so. Oh, that's in there.
Loser. You're beautiful.
Russell Elton Barrett. Right, where were you at 7 this morning?
At me home doing a couple of 100 stomach crunches.
All right, anyone corroborate that?
Yeah.
Wow. Right, you know what I reckon? I reckon you were at Clontarf doing an armed rob.
Nah, not me.
Not you? Oh, well, why did you run like a startled rabbit when we saw you?
I don't know. Involuntary motor reaction?
Right. Well, look, I tell you, mate, you've been in and out of jail for break, enter and steal, what's this, 6 times. You're only 24. That's a sad story, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, got in with the wrong crowd, didn't I?
Right. Well, now we're going to have to add, you know, robbery whilst armed with intent, cruelty to animals. You're nasty.
Cruelty to animals, what?
Well, you know that dog. Right, that dog may never bark again, mate.
Hey, that's bullshit, right? You talk to Kenny about that bloody dog.
Ooh.
Who's Kenny?
Kenny Cannon. Look, it was all his idea. I didn't even know there was a job on till he got to the house this morning.
What do you think it was? Mufti day? Or dressing up in camouflage and blackening your face?
Listen, when does a bottom feeder like you get involved in the fine arts market, eh?
Huh? Come on, Rusty. Keep talking, mate. Truth or dare.
All right. Kenny meets this bloke at the Gallops last week. All right? Says he needed a special job doing.
All right, special meaning?
Knock off a couple of pictures.
Yeah? What's the guy's name?
I don't know, I never met him. You better ask Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Unit 3, I think it was.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. Jack.
All right. Oh, yeah. No, I hope that's paint. The late Kenny Cannon, I presume.
I'll get on the blower.
The coroner's given permission for Gavin and Tommy to be present throughout. The rules here are as rigid as in a law court.
Good afternoon. The matter of the death of Giuseppe Mangano in Sydney Harbour on April 5th of this year is now open. Could I speak to counsel, please?
Hey, relax.
We've got a couple of bullet wounds in the chest. He was shot at close range. There's powder burns on the shirt.
Or maybe shot by somebody you knew?
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
perhaps.
Yeah, all the paintings are still here, including the street, and just watch the blood there.
Oh, that's odd, isn't it?
Have a look at this. Right, now, this painting fits inside this frame, right? Now, what happened? Did it fall out? You'll have pushed it
Yeah,
out?
but that's not a painting, right? That's a print.
Yeah.
I mean, all these originals. What's she doing with the print on the wall?
Well, obviously, she couldn't afford an original to lose the track.
Hey, guys, come and have a look at this. There appears to be a second mounting behind the first.
Can we touch this now?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. What, have we got a hidden painting or something? Is there anything around here that fits?
No, it's pretty much all as was intact, you know.
We heard the sound of engines coming closer. Then this little jet boat coming around the point real fast coming at us. We didn't have time to do anything but jump out of the way. Next thing you know, I'm in the water and the police boat's coming round the point straight at me. I looked around for Joe, but I couldn't see him. I kept shouting, Joey, Joey. But he must have surfaced right in front of him. They ran straight over him. I could hear the sound of the propellers striking at his body.
Are you sure the boat ran over him? It's not possible that he surfaced beneath it.
He was a good swimmer. Why would he come up underneath it? I think they just weren't watching. Didn't see him.
You saw the police boat come around Bradley's head when you were in the water. Are you able to say how close to the shore it was?
No, but close, yes.
Well, how close? 30 metres, more, less?
I don't know.
Do you have any questions?
May I clarify a point, Father? Following the collision, did you actually see your brother break the surface?
No.
You said you were calling his name. Was that before or after you heard him impacting with the boat?
Before.
So you're saying the officers knew there was a second man in the water before the fatal injury occurred?
Certainly.
Father, do you mean that if they'd switched off their motor at that moment, Giuseppe Mangano could be alive today?
Yes.
Thank you, Father.
Shot dead. Who by?
You.
Well, no, I never done it, eh? Kenny's me mate.
Right, who then? Hey? Who had it in for him?
Was that picture still there? Looks like a poster.
The Toulouse-Lautrec print? Yeah, it was there. Why?
See, bloke told Kenny that he wanted all the pictures knocked off, but he was real hot for that one, right? I don't know why. And Kenny was thinking of holding back on him, trying to talk about cut. You see, Kenny was big into leverage.
Right. Leverage himself in an early grave.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the bloke didn't want to negotiate. I'm thinking he put a bullet in Kenny instead.
You should have been a detective, Rusty. It's a waste. Just waste.
Talking double Dutch, Mr. Christie?
You don't know anything about a hidden painting?
Don't you worry, darling. It won't be staying long. Why would I have a hidden painting?
Oh, one can only imagine, Sadie.
When do I get the rest of them back?
When we're finished with them. Now, why would you hang a print beside all those originals?
I bloody like it, okay? The old Toulouse had a bit of a thing for brothels and dance halls, right? What the hell business is it of yours, anyway?
Well, I got a dead crook and a lot of loose ends. Where'd you buy it?
Oh, some antique place in Melbourne. I like the frame. I thought I'd put something decent in it one day.
Sounds like somebody has. Who knew you had it?
It was 2 years ago. I've had millions of visitors since then.
Sounds like you're in the same old business.
Ha, bloody ha.
It's pretty easy on the eye.
I like beautiful things.
Yeah, you told me. You're a collector.
Here we go. Interpol stolen art printouts dating back 3 years. There's some for you and some for me.
How the hell are we going to find this hidden masterpiece? Could be anything.
Stop whinging, right? You're lucky I'm helping you out. We know the size, don't we? Eh? Gee, this is top of the range. We've got Van Dyke, Vermeer, Bacon.
Well, it'd have to be top of the range if the guy considers $600,000 small change.
What, you think Sadie's got some hidden Picasso she doesn't know about?
What'd you say the size was again?
410-850.
Toulouse-Lautrec. Hey, look here. La Goulou entre la Moulin Rouge.
What?
Look, it doesn't matter. Look, this one here was stolen in New Zealand during a touring post-impressionist exhibition 2 years ago. And you know how much it went for last time it exchanged hands? $13.2 million US.
What did you say it was called again?
La Goulou entre la Moulin Rouge.
Hey, do you reckon that could be Goulou entering the Moulin Rouge? What do you reckon, eh? Yeah, that's what it is. It's the original of this. I'll get on to Interpol.
Senior Constable, what speed is the police launch Nemesis capable of?
About 30 knots.
30 knots. And the offender's craft, the Sea-Doo?
Probably 45, maybe more.
Then what was the point of pursuing it? You had no hope of catching it.
We had to try. The man on board was known to be armed and dangerous. He just staged 2 armed robberies in the city within 12 hours. I mean, anything could have happened. His boat could have run out of gas. We could have boxed him in somewhere.
Oh, something happened, all right. You killed my father.
When you came around Bradley's head, how close to the landfall did you pass?
We were at least 30 meters.
Senior Constable, during your interview conducted the night of the incident, you said you weren't sure of the distance. I can't be sure. Your words?
Yes.
When asked if it was possible the police launch was inside 30 meters, you replied, it is possible.
But I realized later, Your Honor, that there was no way that we could be inside the 30 meters. I mean, it's second nature. I mean, we would never go close to the shore when we were at speed. Gavin, Senior Constable Sykes would no more do it than I would.
You swore an oath to tell the truth.
I am. I am. I was wrong in my interview, Your Honor. I guess I was still in shock. But can I make one point? Father Mangano did not mention his brother's name until after we heard him hit the propellers.
Yeah, sure. We believe you.
Thanks, mate. For what? Changing the story about the 30 meters?
I wasn't doing you any favors. I don't believe you would have cut that corner. Come on.
Father Mangano.
It's all right.
I know there's not a lot I can say that can make up for what happened. But I want you to know there isn't a day that goes past that I don't think about your brother.
Rachel, crime scene just called. There were hundreds of fingerprints left all over the garage. Most of them were smudged, but they did find one match, and Sergeant Blake was looking into it right now.
Oh, great. Hey, Jeff, how'd it go?
Oh, Tavita got himself into a bit of trouble.
Oh, what happened?
How about Gavin?
Sykes, he gives his side of it tomorrow. So, Rachel, what are you doing for dinner tonight? I was thinking about going down to Mario's.
Oh, I think Mario's has been closed for about 10 years, hasn't it, Jeff? What, are Gail and the kids away, are they?
Oh, yeah, they're just, their mothers, that's...
Right. Oh, look, I actually think I'm going to be tied up here for ages, you know. Busy night. So, another time, maybe.
Yep.
Okay, the owner of the fingerprint of Victor Hernandez. What have we got? Supply, assault occasioning, armed robbery, living off the earnings of a prostitute, more assault. Oh, look, I seriously doubt this guy knows his art from his elbow.
Prostitute. Hey, can you bring up Sadie Seymour's printout?
Ah, yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, June '86. Victor's charged with engaging a child for prostitution. You got anything on Sadie?
Nothing for 86.
All right. Hey, when did she get in trouble with the scissors?
March 83.
March 83, March 83, Victor's charged with threatening a witness.
Or maybe he lent on the guy that Sadie attacked just to get him to change his story.
Yeah. So let's say they're business associates, right?
Well, it's more than likely. I mean, they got past experiences with prostitution, and his fingerprints were found at the garage with her paintings.
Yeah, right. So they're business associates, okay? And then they have a falling out over something, and Victor comes back to claim his share, right?
Yeah. Hey, Jack, so had Sadie been entertaining you?
Hey, you took your time.
Oh, praying on the Spit Bridge. I've been sitting in traffic for an hour.
All right. Well, don't settle yourself, mate, because we're heading back out there again. Yeah?
You again?
Ah, g'day, Sadie. Got a few more questions for you.
Reinforcements?
Yeah.
Frightened I might do him some damage, eh? Or race him off.
Yeah. Look, Sadie, do you know a fellow called Victor Hernandez?
Never heard of him.
I think you're in the brothel trade together, yeah?
You got the wrong girl.
Come on. He's an ugly guy. He's got a big moustache, like a Mexican bandit or something, you know?
Oh, you mean the moustache? Yeah, everyone called him the moustache. What about him?
Seen him recently?
Not in donkeys. I'd hoped he'd died.
You know where we can get in touch with him?
Told you. I'm respectable these days. I don't mix with the trash.
Sadie, we think this Hernandez fella, he's got a lot to do with the robbery. You see, he knew all about the hidden painting.
This is way over my head.
What were you going to do with that original Lautrec? Hey, we going to sell it?
I think she wanted to own it.
Yeah?
You're a collector, aren't you, Sadie?
You lot live in a fantasy land. This is none of your bloody business. Get back inside. You can get out too. Go on, piss off.
Well, every art dealer and auction house in Australia has been warned.
He'd be mad to try and offload it here. He'll take it overseas.
Unless he's not planning to put it on the market at all.
What do you think Hernandez is an art collector?
Oh, who wants it bad enough? Ain't no questions asked, and who's rich enough to pay for it?
Sadie the scissors.
Right, and for him, it's a no-risk scenario, plus he gets his revenge on her as well.
I've got to go.
Right.
I'll ring for an update.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's get the Sadie the scissors first before Hernandez does, eh?
Okay. Oh, hello, fish. Going to Africa, aren't we?
G'day, Sadie. So, your mate Hernandez has got the original. You know, that's a really clever idea, Sadie. Hiding the original behind the print.
Well, for the sake of the argument, let's say that the moustache has got this red-hot painting of mine, and I'm prepared to pay his asking price. Why the hell should I play along with you? You'd only seize it from me.
Because you've got no choice. Because if you don't, your ex-partner just might take this overseas, right? He might even destroy it just to get at you. And either way, you're never going to see it again. Do you want to risk that? Or do you want to wait with me? And we'll take the call.
Well, you better come inside then. Wipe your grubby feet first.
Sometimes, just the fact that we keep coming with the bells and whistles blowing, it's enough to encourage the offenders to give up.
But not this time.
No. He was playing with us. Letting us catch up and then accelerating away.
We're losing him! Tell me something I don't know!
In your estimation, how far away from Bradley's head were you?
I don't know.
Senior Constable, in your interview, you're adamant you were at least 30 metres clear. Do you and your colleague make a habit of revising history?
Ma'am, I was very defensive when I gave my interview. To tell you the truth, I was totally focused on the offender's boat. I don't honestly know how close I was. I could have been within the 30-metre limit.
If you'd taken a wider sweep around Bradley's head, you'd have had more time to react to the accident scene. Is that correct?
Yes.
There may have been time for Giuseppe Mangano to break the surface. You might have seen him and therefore been able to avoid him. Is that fair comment?
Yes.
Gavin.
Why don't you just shut up and let him tell the truth?
Will you describe what happened next, Senior Constable Sykes?
I saw the upturned tinny, the aluminium dinghy. Oh, it was obvious that the offender had rammed it.
What's your recollection of Father Mangano calling his brother? Was it before or after you heard the body strike the propeller?
I'm not sure.
I think that's all, Senior Constable. You may step down.
Can I say something, Your Worship?
Certainly, Father Mangano.
Yesterday I told you I was calling Joe before it happened. It's not true. I was only thinking about saving myself. I'm not a good swimmer. I got scared and panicky. I didn't think about Joey until I got to the boat and heard that terrible noise. I'm sorry.
No sign of Hernandez. No sign of nothing.
Don't speak with your mouth full.
What does Mrs. Christie do for a crust, Jack? Stays at home, I expect, to look after the hordes of little Jackettes, eh?
Why don't you put the kettle on?
What do I look like, the maid? Go on, love. Go and make a cup. Weak, white and bitter, Jack?
How'd it go?
I said what I had to say.
And when's the decision?
Tomorrow.
BKG Manly 10, Sydney Water Boys.
This is VKG Sydney Water, please. Standing by.
There and there. Thanks.
Why am I doing this?
You don't authorise payment, we lose our contract to cleaner.
No, I mean, what am I doing here? It's obvious that you lot don't need me.
Oh, that's not true.
Helen, I'm 45. I've just had a heart attack. How many wake-up calls does a man need?
You're taking a holiday. Look, I think that's a really good idea.
It was a mistake coming back in here. When I saw Sykes and Tavita going through the mill. I mean, is this it?
Chief Inspector Hawker's
Is this
phone.
all there is? Maybe it is.
OK, well,
I think of all the
get
things
the
I
call
wanted to
handler
do when I
and-
was
and you
young.
go with him.
What happened to
Okay.
those plans?
Body in White Bay.
Do you know I want to write a history of the Royal Australian Navy, Helen?
Before you do, how about signing this, huh?
That's interesting.
Maybe it's time to take a permanent holiday.
Looks like my bank manager.
Don't you read the wanted notices, Dave? This here is Victor Hernandez, art thief and murderer.
Murdered?
Who by?
I don't know yet, but you can say goodbye to your Toulouse-Lautrec. I'll be in touch. See you later, Penny Lane.
Hey, what's happened?
Oh, someone's been murdered, love. No one you know.
Five wounds, each approximately 40 to 45 millimetres at entry.
Hey, Chopper, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Look, do you think these cuts could have been made by scissors?
Scissors? I don't think so. Kitchen knife would be more like it. I'll give you a better idea when I go in.
Sorry.
Crime scene ring you about the hairs?
No, what hairs?
There was a piece of sticking plaster stuck to the sleeve of his shirt. Surgical tape there. Found several coarse white hairs stuck to it. Animal, possibly canines.
Dog hairs. White dog hairs.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Sadie, open the door.
Seems like an argument, Jack.
Kill you, I swear I will.
You're evil, you are! You're evil! Evil! I'll kill you, I swear! I swear I will!
You don't understand, Penny.
Sadie, put down the scissors. Just take it easy. Just take it easy. Put the weapon down.
Have your balls, Christy!
We want to talk to you about the murder of Victor Hernandez. He's already contacted you this morning, hasn't he?
What you talking about?
Before we got here, right, you arranged to meet Hernandez, but you had no intention of buying the painting from him, did you?
Victor's body was discovered with white dog hairs all over it. Would you hand him Dennis and then stab him to death, did you?
Would you listen to these guys, Penny?
You killed the moustache, then you took the painting back off him.
Penny! Get your hands off me, Christy! Have you done bloody sexual assault?
I met Victor at a club. He's nice. He didn't come on too strong. When we discovered we both knew Sadie, it was like it was meant to be. Or I guess he had it. He planned it all along. All he wanted was the painting. The French one.
Oh, what did he tell you about that?
Well, he and Sadie used to be in business together. But she ripped him off. Real bad. He said the worst thing that she ever did to him was keep this painting he owned. He asked me to help him steal it back. He said when he sold it, we'd go away together.
Listen, Penny, did Sadie ever admit to you that she'd killed Victor?
You want me to go to court? Testify against her?
Will you?
No, I can't. I can't go against her.
Yes, you can. We can protect you.
No. I need her.
You think you need her?
Come on, Penny. You're not Sadie's first companion. You know that. All right, what happens when you get a little older, all right? You start to lose your looks, eh?
Gotcha.
The manner of death was multiple lacerations and contusions, occasioned by the deceased coming into contact with the propellers of the police launch Nemesis. This was caused by the deceased diving into the water to avoid collision with the stolen leisure craft and surfacing directly beneath the police launch. On the balance of probability, the reckless actions of the alleged armed robber were significant contributing factors to the death. I've heard nothing to suggest Senior Constable Sykes and Tavita acted with anything less than due diligence. I find no compelling evidence to suggest they were breaching the Maritime Services Act with regard to their distance from the shore. I therefore find no culpability can be attributed to the New South Wales Police Service. The matter of the death of Giuseppe Mangano is now closed.
I'm off home, if that's all right. Jeff?
Oh, sorry, Helen. Yep, that's fine. Yep.
What are you doing? You're not drafting your resignation, I hope.
No, I just thought it was about time somebody wrote a history of the water police.
Couldn't agree with you more. Leave you to it.
You should be happy.
I am.
You wanted to be punished?
No, that's what the psych said. And he felt that if I deserved it. He also said that I've got to stop punishing myself, that it's too destructive. I'm going to start concentrating on my job again.
It's good advice.
So, can I get you something?
No. Gav, I don't think we should do this anymore.
Why? Come on, Taylor. I could not have got through this without you.
I know.
I mean that.
I know. But I look at us as a wartime romance. Okay, and now the war's over. We should just let it be.
Let's go. How far do you reckon that rock is from here, Gavin? How far?
I don't know. 25 meters.
It's 35. I measured it. Get on a boat.